today's warm-up, we've got 2 rounds, 10 wall slides, 10 scapular push-ups, 10 reverse lunges, and 20 mountain climbers total. And then we're going to do a 30-second L-sit hold. So for your wall slides, going to be about 90 degrees, keeping everything on the wall as best you can, depends on your mobility. You're just going to slide them up as far as you can, keeping them on the wall and back down. If you don't have great mobility, you're going to stop before they come off the wall. Next, you've got the scapular push-up. Scapular push-up. So it's a push-up position, and you're just going to retract your shoulder blades, bring it back out. In and out. Retract, detract. Retract, detract. All right, so almost thinking about bringing your shoulders in and outside of the sockets, but they're not really, just keeping it. Elbows are staying locked the whole time as well. Next movement is the reverse lunge. So you're going to basically stay in place. You're going to take a step back, bend the knee. The back knee is going to touch the ground, just a kiss. Don't bang it into the ground. And then you're going to push through that front foot, bring your feet together, and then switch. Think about driving through your glute, hamstring, getting those nice and warm, ready to go for the workout. Next is the mountain climbers.
If you're not back there, then you should definitely show.
Warming up. Let's go. Mountain climbers. You're just going to bring your knees up into the chest. 20 total, so 10 each, count however you'd like. And lastly is the 30-second L-sit hold. There's a couple ways to do this at home.
Note the footwork.
30-second L-sit hold is on the ground, so you're going to put your hands, what are you doing? The further forward your hands are, the harder it is, and then the closer to you, the easier it is. So when you're like this, your butt's mostly going to stay on the ground. If you have 2 dumbbells, you can maybe bring your butt up a little bit, but this is a lot harder than it looks. Try this out. If you need to do maybe a slight bend in the knee, that might make it a little bit easier. If you have 2 chairs that are sturdy enough that you can get yourself on, you can also really bend the knees and bring it up like that. All right. For the skill and strength today, we have a 4 by 20-second handstand hold and a 4 by 50-foot sprint. So you're going to get up on the wall. If you can, just going to fall into it, keeping those elbows locked. And then we're squeezing everything nice and tight. Heels are on the wall, toes are pointed. We're in a straight line, squeezing ass, abs, and quads. Her head is also pushed through. She's not looking at the ground. This is the perfect way to do it. 20 seconds is how long you'd like to hold this for. If you cannot jump into a handstand, just going to come down. You will basically walk up the wall as high as you, or as far as you can, as close to the wall. And you're going to hold that for 20 seconds. So if that's just right here for you, you can hold that. Remember, keeping everything nice and tight, but walk it up as much as you can. 20-second hold once you find a spot where you're slightly uncomfortable, but where you have a little bit of confidence. Again, elbows are always locked. If you bend your elbows, you will fall on your head. So lock those elbows out. And then, of course, a 50-foot sprint. Oh, my gosh. Find about 50 feet somewhere outside your house. I'm assuming you don't have 50 feet to sprint indoors. You might run into a wall. But just make sure you are focusing on pose running and we're not heel striking. So stay in the balls of those feet, pocket to socket. Today's workout is a 5-minute AMRAP. We're going to do it 3 times, all right? So 5 minutes, 3 times, 3-minute rest in between. You're going to do 8 push-ups. So Ma's here to demo the push-ups, keeping everything nice and tight. Or not. There we go. So your chest is going to touch the ground. We're going to keep these elbows in nice and tight to the body. And you're going to lock up at the top. Make sure you're getting full range of motion on this. You're only cheating yourself if you're not. Lock those elbows out, touch your chest. If you can't do them strict, you can either roll up. So you're going to roll to your knees, to your toes. Again, we're not hyperextending here. We're still keeping it nice and flat. Or if you need to go to your knees, you can go to your knees. Just like that. For my pregnant ladies out there, you guys mostly know what to do. Use a wall, use something elevated so that you have room for your belly. And for the jumping lunges, 12 total of these. So we're going to lunge in place, just like this. Just like we did for the warm-up for the reverse lunges, you're then going to jump in between. If you cannot jump, you're just going to do walking lunges. Again, knees always touching the ground, just a gentle touch, nothing too hard. And then after you're done with 5 minutes of that. You're going to rest for 3 minutes, and you're going to do it all over again 2 more times. Comment below. Make sure you write your workout, write your AMRAP 3 scores, all right?